Hello everyone. I am super excited to be here with you all in the online life skills certification class. And I'm super excited. We are going to spend 10 days of our valuable life together. You know, we all enjoyed 3 brain power classes. That was amazing, awesome, fantastic. That's how my friend, the scientist Prabhakaran, always explains our classes. So he will use all, positive words for us, and he is light that shows, value at the end of the tunnel. We are very thankful to you, sir. Thank you for being our,
Thanks, madam. Thanks a lot. It's pleasure to be in your course. Yeah.
And I also would like to thank Dr. Tamanna Khosla, a very valuable addition for this course. Thank you very much, ma'am. She will be doing one of your classes. And then we also have amazing people here, top 10 people. People started asking for more classes. So more admissions. We have told them we will do it 11:30 to 12:30, starting from 3rd. That is next week, Monday. So till that time, we are all together doing what we love and loving what we do. So the first thing I want to talk about leadership classes, that we should believe that we are a creative genius. That is when you can go on stage, be spontaneous, work about your content and context, and be a backup, whether you have your PowerPoint presentation or whether you have your PPT running, or if there is a technological challenge, anything and everything also will be compensated if you have enough of content, enough of confidence, and enough. So that is why you should be a leader. I call all of us thought leaders. We are all called thought leaders because we are going to think how to be creative. Our work today is to think how we need to be a creative genius. So the thing is, when you want to be a creative genius, you have to have a thinking time. How many of us have time to think? Put your hands up. Thinking is very easy. That's why we don't do it. You need to think. You should have time to think. Like if we think, we'll get a lot of ideas. But we are so busy that we can't think. So I always tell people, if you have to think, you have to have creative ideas. So in the book, what we are going to learn today, I have listed 19 ideas to be a creative genius, action plan. If you see page number 15, you all have your soft copies. You can always look into it. People who have physical copies, please look into it. Page number 15, how do we develop creative ideas? So to develop an attitude to be creative, first you should have an attitude to be creative. So I have a half an hour every alternate day to be a creative thinker. When I wear my thinking hat, I'm very clear. I have had a lot of fruits. My tummy is full. I have water. I do a deep meditation, Bhagya Kumbhaka meditation, and then sit half an hour doing nothing. Nothing means just thinking. I allow all my thoughts to pass through. So that is where I got idea to do the book Women of Substance, which you all love. When I discovered Women of Substance in my thinking time, I found a company called ESAS, Education Standard Accreditation Services, against all odds. Dr. Prabhakaran knows how much I have, thrived and strived to get it accredited in India. Third, very importantly, Godwin Academy. I'm a life skill trainer. I love training people. I love what I do and I do what I love. That is again a thinking hat idea. So whatever I do, whatever I plan, everything happens in the thinking time. So it is very important to be a creative genius. And always close your eyes and take the blessings of your mother before doing anything creative. Because your first affirmation is, I am creative because my mother was a creative genius. Isn't it? You believe in it. She need not be educated. She need not be of your time. She need not be of your smartness. She need not be your facilitator, scientist, doctor, engineer, nothing. She is your mom. That's why you're creative. 9 months, you both ensured that you were connected through umbilical cord, and after that for life, because you are our flesh and blood, isn't it? So creative genius is the most important thing for anything you do. Leadership course is also about you being a creative leader. Give yourself 6 months. January 30, February 28, March 31st, April 30th, May 31st, June 30. So now please write down these dates. Every month at the end of that day, you will do a review. What review? How have you progressed as a leader? What is your leadership style? There are 3 types of leadership style. One is assertive, one is passive, another is autocratic. If you see my book, on page 7, I talk about interpersonal skills. One of the most important forms of intelligence that describes our personality and depicts our behavior is interpersonal skill. That is divided into passive, aggressive, and assertive. Autocratic is also called aggressive. Passive behavior is that you do not deal with people with boldness. You have to call a spade a spade. You should be bold, but be kind. If you get a chance to be kind or correct someone with kindness. Tell them their flaws. Tell them what they are lacking. Tell them what is that to be developed. That is when you can be a mentor. A mentor's job is not easy because you have to tell someone that they need correction, and nobody likes to be corrected. Even no one. The first defense we give is, I am not accepting what you say. What do we say when someone gives us a feedback? We say, no, you can't tell me that. Believe me, unless you take constructive criticism, you cannot progress. You know what I am today is after 8 years of sharpening my skills with scientist Prabhakaranji. How many trainings he has given us in DRDO? After every training, used to tell, Vijaya, you need to have notes, you need to have PPT, you have to ensure that you have eye contact, you should have content, you should have context. You should not just quote from anywhere and everywhere. Every time it cannot be a spontaneous class. It should be a prepared class. I have taken all constructive criticism of my mentors. That is why I am here today, for you to tell that I have 10 chapters. This is what we are going to do, how we are going to do, how we are going to nurture people. Our brain power is a super hit because of the lesson plan, isn't it? Even if you shake me out of my sleep, I can say third day is repetition impression association, isn't it? First day is your graphical visualization. Fifth day is your OMT. How are we doing? Last day is brain gym. How are we doing now? We know the content, we know the context, we know what is to be done when. So you are not the hero. Your content is the hero. So today, if Bill is here to say I've sold 1 million copies in 6 years, it was not an easy job. online and offline. So many books for so many people we have given free of cost. We have done all these 10 chapters in Kannada and English as a rural power. So rural people is the one who made me have 1 million copies sold. So the power is when you give your power to someone else. Work of a leader is not to create followers. A work of a leader is to create more leaders. Leadership is all about mentoring people, giving them that power which is lacking. You are telling them what they need to improve. They are able to take that and make corrections. They will be the fantastic leader one can be. So the first thing you're going to do is the next 6 months, every last day of the month, you're going to review what have you done. Okay. So we have to do 10 in improvisation. The first thing what you have to write is every week, thrice, you have to wear your thinking hat because we are calling it a creative genius time. Have your food, relax, sit with a mug of coffee or juice. Don't do anything. For half an hour, you just think. You may have a paper and pencil because sometimes eureka moments happen. Suddenly you get some idea you want to write down. Don't keep your phone. No phone, no distraction. Just half an hour. Sit in your favorite place at home. Relax. And for half an hour, constructively think, what can I better? See, in the last 6 months, I thought of 6 things. One, I wanted to reduce my weight. So I'm visibly, lost some stones before what I was. So I consciously decided I'm going to cut my portions of food, like what I eat. So that was a conscious decision. When I lost 9 kgs, I lost 1.5 kgs every month consciously. And then now I'm maintaining my ideal weight. So that was one decision I took. That was one decision I worked upon. And that is one decision I'm going to maintain for life. If you're not doing this, again, you can put on weight, isn't it? You'll again put on the weight. So you should maintain. So you are, as a creative leader, you require to take action, and that action should be workable for you. Am I there? So yes. Passive is not saying what you want. You know, your behavior is indirect and it communicates message of inferiority. Don't be a passive leader. Call it a straight cut. Most of the times, what we do is we allow other people to take decision for us. Okay? And we think we are incompetent to take that decisions and it is good because they did it for us. No. You have to be your own decision maker. Nobody can decide for you. It is you who have to decide. The next type is aggressive behavior, where she thinks she is superior. That is even more dangerous. I am that, I am this, I can do this. I always tell, hello people, put your ego down. Ego is very dangerous. People keep boasting of themselves. I see so many women do that. Please don't do it. Don't tell anybody, Nayar Terima, Nayar Terima. Do you know who am I? You don't have to prove anybody anything. See, half of our body is below gravity and half of our body is above gravity. We have to prostrate in front of God every day because we have to put our head down to Him. To Him we belong and to Him we shall return. It is Almighty's total surrender. So what do? We put our head down and bow to Him. So leadership is not about being aggressive, but about being assertive. This is very important. Please mark page 9. Page 9, assertive behavior. You're going to write page 9, 10, 11 and 12. You have to write. Please buy a book, paper and pencil. This is your assignment. You're going to write assertive leadership starting from page 9 to 12. Can I request? I will be requesting each one of you. Suddenly, I will say stop to the person reading and I might ask the other person. So please, all of you be attentive. May I ask Nisma to start assertive leadership? Assertive is being active. Do you have your online book there? All of you, do you have your online copy?
1 second, ma'am. I'll just get that up on my screen. I should have it.
Okay. So till that
I don't have it.
Who is not having?
The Rajkumar
I
here.
also don't have.
Vasanta Devi doesn't have. I'll send you right away.
Okay, fine.
I also don't have.
Thanks.
I will send it in the group. All of you will have. You are in a new group. All of you, do you know that? It's called Godwin Soft Skills.
Okay.
All of you are there. If you have not discovered the group yet, Godwin Life Skills Online, it's called. I've sent it in the group. All of you are there. So now open page 9. After contents, introduction and all, your chapter starts at page 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. It's called assertive leadership. If you want, I can put a snap there. Easy for you. Page 9, I've put a snap.
Okay.
Did you get it?
I'm looking into it.
Sorry. If you're not able to look through the PDF, I've sent a snapshot.
Okay.
Okay, I have it in front of me, ma'am.
Sure. You read page 9. You start with page 9, love.
Sure, ma'am. Should I start now?
Yes.
Okay. Assertive is being active, direct, honest, and also polite. This communicates an impression of self-respect, self-confidence, and respect for others. This behavior leads to success without retaliation and encourages honest and open relationship. Assertive behavior is one women view their wants, needs, and rights as equal with those of others. Here, women do not compete with men but themselves. Envision a situation where you see yourself being assertive, feel confident, powerful, and effective. And hear your voice sound strong and steady. The more powerful your mental image and expectation, the greater the success you should experience. Positive mental imaginary is an exercise requiring conscious effort. This influences our subconscious mind and becomes one of our most challenging undertakings. We women are the topmost emotional creatures. You can choose to be happy or depressed. It is in your hands. Unfortunately, women do not realize that feeling are their own choices.
Amazing. Page 10 by Asli.
If you get angry, frightened, or feeling sad over the words or actions of someone, you have no choice of your own. In this context, the story of Sister Kenny is worth mentioning. Sister Elizabeth Kenny, the famed Irish-Australian nurse, managed to stay constantly cheerful, no matter what the provocation was. One day a friend asked her whether she was born calm and happy. She said no and continued, "When I was little, my mother gave me a piece of advice, which I have been following. Her advice was, anyone who angers you, conquers you, anger is one letter short of danger. Anger is our reaction to someone's action or inaction, but our reaction is a matter of our own choice. The best answer to provocation is inner silence. People with assertive behavior are not disturbed emotionally by the words or action of others. They
Thank you,
keep their
Asli.
inner tranquility.
Yeah, you finished that para. That they keep their inner
They
tranquility.
keep their inner tranquility intact, whatever be the situation. An assertive woman will not get angry at all and will remain cool. An aggressive woman gets angry quickly and openly expresses it. A passive person gets angry but does not expresses it. She burns inside. An assertive person will not get angry at all and is able to remain cool.
Thank you. Over to Ruxana, ma'am, to start reading from. She will be very firm and without losing her cool.
Okay, shall I begin?
Yes.
Okay, an aggressive woman gets angry quickly and openly express it. A passive person gets hurt, gets angry but not express it. She burns inside. An assertive person will not get angry at all and is able to remain cool. She will be very firm in an approach without losing her cool to communicate thoughts, feelings, and opinions assertively. You need to choose words that are direct, honest, appropriate, and respectful. Some words do not fit these criteria and therefore cannot be delivered assertively. Use I statements rather than you statements. Example, you always interrupt my talks is an assertive statement. It can be paraphrased in the following manner. I would like to talk to you without interruption is an assertive statement. Assertive behavior does not use the strategy of hinting, indirect mentioning of or presuming things. You can increase your success rate and improve relationship by using direct, honest, and assertive words. I'll continue.
Yeah, go over to Vasanta, madam. She has to unmute. Madam, unmute, madam. She has to unmute. She is not seeing here.
Yeah, is it 11, ma'am?
Yeah, 11. Staying aware of all aspects of body language continuously is not possible. Having some awareness is very important if you want to develop the virtue of assertive behavior. Read page 12, ma'am.
12, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Assertive behavior demands greater care in using body language. More than a word, how you say them is highly essential for assertive behavior. Your delivery of the message makes all the difference. This is known as body language. Everything becomes important when a message is being delivered. Voice, tone, volume, inflection, pace, eye contact or lack of it, facial expression, gestures, movements or lack thereof, posture, muscle tension, clothing, hairstyle, eyeglasses, and etc. You don't have to constantly monitor all aspects of body language to be assertive. You need to learn from body language signals to accompany your words that would help others to perceive your assertive behavior. Be positive and assertive. Experience the satisfaction and pleasure of being assertive and do it repeatedly. Make it a habit. Win by influencing, listening, and understanding others, cooperate willingly. This encourages honest and open relationships.
Outcome win-win. See,
Yes.
every leader is looking for a win-win situation. We have to do a SWOT analysis. Your strength, your weakness, your opportunity, your threat. See, Microsoft and Google have laid off so many people because we are heading towards a recession. So when they are going to chuck out people or lay them off, or automation, chat GPT has come. You can prepare a PPT in no time, isn't it?
Yes.
Artificial intelligence. But nothing can replace the human mind. So attitude is everything. I've shared a book called Attitude is Everything. If you don't have a learning attitude, it will cost you very dearly. All of us have to have assertive learning. Either you are a leader or you're coaching someone to become a leader. It is very important to be honest with their feedback. You have to respect them. You have to tell them in such a way that they don't feel offended. But it's a very difficult job. It's not easy. It's really not easy. It's a difficult job to be a leader, because a leader is a responsible person. And wherever money is involved, there, without saying, emotion is also involved. Be it family. What do you think is the fight between a spouse and his life partner? What is the fight? It's mostly on finances. Mostly, the whole, I would say half of the earth is going through this strategy, that who is providing what. Responsibilities are shattered. That is when the challenges happen. It is very difficult to be assertive all the time, but it is very important to call for action. To call for action, you have to call for conversation. And when you do a conversation, every aspect of your genuinity matters, because leadership is communication. You have to communicate correctly what you mean. Communication is the information from the receiver to the sender. They have to have the same message. You should not intend pun. You should not joke. You should not laugh. Genuinity should be there. Your voice, your tone of voice, your eye contact, your dress, the way you tell it, everything matters. So assertive leadership is a leadership where you have no partiality, be it the king or be it your subordinate. You will give the same feedback with the same straight face. It is up to them to pick up the feedback or not. It is up to them whether to accept it or not. But it is your genuinity which matters. You have to tell with genuinity. See, there is a big difference between telling some negative things about people and telling some points for them to improvise. The world is successful with people who are looking for continuous improvement. You should constantly try and improve yourself. You may be the best today, but to become the bestest, you have to work. Do you think Shah Rukh Khan sits back after his DDLJ? One success? He has to practice in front of the mirror. He has to deliver better than what he did last time. If he has done 200 crores in box office this time, the next time the producer will be expecting 500 crores from him. If he is having a span of career for so many years, if he is successful because he tried and improved himself from 1 to 10. See, Aishwarya Rai also became Miss World. Sushmita Sen became Miss Universe. Both of them got a platform. But why did Aishwarya Rai do so many films? And Shushmita said, did less films? Because there are 10 factors to be a great leader. You have to continuously improve. You should be ready for constructive criticism. You should accept, adjust, and appreciate. You should not let go of any opportunity. If you say, I'm busy, people will not come back to you. You should find how you will fit in the bill. On this side, 5 things. Your attitude matters. Your communication matters. Your diction matters. How many language you know, how you are going to deliver. And your interpersonal skills with the other co-actors matters. And more than anything else, what matters is Aishwarya Rai has to maintain her color, maintain her figure, maintain her, hair, self-grooming. She cannot eat jamuns like us, isn't it? She has to be super fit. She can't do what we do, isn't it? Simple happiness of life. She can't have ice cream. She cannot afford to get drenched in rain because she will have tight-packed schedules, and she can't have a sore throat. She can't put on weight. She can't have a pimple on her face. So much is there that she needs to take care. What I'm saying is, you should respect your creative genuinity. What is that as a leader you require, and you have to maintain that. In that, for a leader, the creative genius is the person who maintains the personality. You have to wear clean dress. You have to wear your, makeup properly. It must not be too much. It should not be too less. You should wear appropriate accessories. You should wear appropriate color match. You have to wear your goggles. You should wear correct fitting shoes. It matters tip to toe. What bag you're carrying, what you're doing, and all that. It's a signature statement. Color is also a signature statement, isn't it? So be very assertive for what it is, because you want to become a creative genius. Tomorrow you're going to do the same class, isn't it? When you become a licensed online certificate trainer, your first class is on being a creative genius. You can be a creative genius. How? Only through reflection. They have to see you and accept you as a leader. That is when you can reflect the same thing like a mirror. If people are not ready to, sign up for your classes, people are not ready to come back for a session, you should be very careful. You should see, oh my God, where did I go wrong? This is what I need to correct. This is how I need to do. This is how I need to take action. Because you all are going to become facilitators, trainers, coaches. Online is a 325 billion crores industry. Everybody wants classes. Nowadays, you get the advertisement for 29 rupees, 99 rupees and all classes. Have you seen that?
Yes,
Sometimes
ma'am.
we pay 29 rupees and forget to take that class. We don't even know when they did that class. They will send you one small PDF for everybody. That is 29 rupees. But imagine if 100 people are taking at 29 rupees, what will happen? That person has 2,900 in his account without doing any delivery. What you will do next time, you will not go. That is a one-time, loss. Next time, will you click on 29? You won't. But here we gave free class for 10 days and people have come back to sign up for another 10 days because they know the value. So your work as a facilitator is to add value in people's life. Please write in capitals, add value. Value add. This 10 days, we are working on ourselves. We are going to add value to whom? First for ourselves, so that we are able to add value to others' lives. Are we there?
Yes.
So your first thing is to be creative genius. Like I said, give yourself 6 months. 6 months is 180 days. For you to create a habit, it takes 21 days. It's a universal law. It's a universal law. So what we need to do is, we need to ensure that we value add for ourselves. So 10 things we are planning to improve in 6 months. We have to improve 10 things in 6 months. You have the dates already. I've already given you dates. January 30, February 28, March 31st, April 30, May 31st, and June 30. July 31st is our intention to see whether it has worked. The first thing is, please write down. You are going to work, number 1, on anger. What are you? Please don't tell me I don't get angry. I'm a sadhu. I do all that. No. If you're a sadhu, you have to become much more sadhu. So how are we going to do it? First, you're going to work on your anger, because the moment you work on your anger, your personality will improve. Anger is 1 letter short of danger. So how are you going to work on anger? Write down 5 points and every day check whether you have done it. Point number 1, meditation. For 3 to 5 minutes, you will do meditation every day. And you will write it in your activity log and tick it. Every day you should do meditation. Come what may. Vijaya ma'am, I didn't find time. I will not buy it. Because 24 hours, 86,400 seconds. I'm asking some 400 seconds only of yours. Just sit, breathe, hold, exhale through your mouth. That's it. Breathe, hold, exhale through your mouth. This you can do anyway. You are breathing all the time. If you don't breathe, you will die. If you breathe like this, you will die. You will live more. Okay. Did you write 1 meditation? Second, 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Don't compromise on your sleep. Anything. Come what may. 6 to 8 hours you should sleep. And the ideal time to sleep is between 11 and 4. 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. This is your ideal time. You sleep till 6, you sleep till 7, I have no problem. 11 to 7. This should be your ideal time. I don't know whether you want to sleep 6 hours, 7 hours, or 8 hours. But the sleeping time should be 11 to 7. I mean, within this. The early to bed and early to raise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. Please make it a habit to go to sleep on time, come back on time. Okay? Have a pattern. That's what I mean to say. Not every day you can follow. Maybe 1 or 2 days you can skip, but then this should be your ideal pattern. So you're meditating, you're sleeping, and drinking 8 glasses of water, come what may. I'm glad if it is warm water. Otherwise, you can drink normal water. But 8 glasses of water should get into your body and get out of your body, removing all toxins. This will reduce your anger. You know, sometimes we are hungry and that's why we are angry. So have food. Have healthy portions of food. Have fruits, have vegetables, have carbohydrates, have vitamins, have minerals. Be a cautious eater. You are what you eat. So be very careful what you eat. Yeah. So this will take care of your anger. When you're angry, first ask what makes you angry. Become aware of your feelings. You will feel good about it. The moment you feel good about yourself, you will start experiencing better leadership. So take care of your anger. I told you, number one is to take care of your anger. Second is to take care of your finances. Please be aware what assets you have, what liabilities you have, what is your monthly expenses. Every penny saved is every penny earned. For the next 6 months, you will have a diary which will talk about your incoming and outgoing. Please do it with authentication. Please do it with 100% honesty. Tomorrow, prepare a book which will say cash in hand, how much cash you have, and every day what cash are you spending and what cash you have. At the end of 6 months, I at least want you to have a lakh of rupees in your account. 1 lakh rupees. How you are going to do it? Not the amount what you have now. You have to create 1 lakh. Look at Roxana, I have, it seems. She's showing I have. Sir is having more money. Tamanna will be having more than that. Not that. You have to create 1 lakh. Not about what money you have. Please. You have to create a lakh of rupees. How we are going to do? We will discover. We will find out. But you have to create. Do that. Financial status. What are you doing? How you are doing? And how we can generate income. Income generating activities, because that motivates our mind. And third, your anger, your finance, I said. Your physical exercise, very important. Please walk 30 minutes 3 times a week. That is the minimal you can do for your body. Minimal. If you're doing more than that, I'm happy. But start accounting how much you did in a week. How much of workout you did. It could be yoga, it could be walking, it could be cycling, it could be jogging. Anything. Physical kinesthetic activity. What did you do? Account that also. So you're accounting your anger, you're accounting your finance, you are also accounting your physical activity. The fourth thing I want to account is how much you laughed. You have to laugh as much as you can. Watch some jokes, laugh. Keep laughing. The more you laugh, the better you become. Okay? You should be genuinely happy. Watch some jokes or crack some jokes, laugh at yourself, see your old picture and laugh, or remember some moments which made you laugh in your school or college. Recreate that memory and laugh. That's very important. You have to at least laugh for 5 minutes a day. How you laugh is your wish. You see TV, you see joke, you remember something, but laugh. If you have a partner to laugh with, that's great. But if you don't have, you laugh all by yourself, it's okay, but laugh. The more you laugh, the more you can smile while taking classes. And the more you smile and take classes, people are going to like you. You know, all the, responses and reviews which came to me, they were saying, you laugh and take class, ma'am. You always smile and take class. That makes us feel good. That also should be practiced, right? You have to keep smiling and talking. So you are able to develop that. Yeah. So work on the smile, work on the physical activity, work on your anger, work on your finances, work on your personality overall. So you have to write it. See what happens, whatever you focus, that expands. You are writing that I have to focus on all this. So this side on the bigger picture, focus on your family. What can be done to them, you know? how you can spend some half an hour with the child, how you can teach them something or take them something. Experiences are very important for children, you know, they feel good about it. So give some experiences to children. Who are your family members? How can you add value to their lives? Who are your students? How can you add value to their life? Who are your friends and how can you add value to their life? Okay. What is that one philanthropic activity that I can do without knowing anybody? You have to give from this hand should not know. Something like that. You don't have to do any big, some 500 or 1000. You can give to your spiritual organization. You can give it to your association. You can give it to anybody, which makes you feel happy because the giver feels more happy. Okay. Not big money and all, 1,500, whatever is possible from your side. Every month, keep it to be given to somebody. Buy some, book or buy some groceries for somebody and then send, or cook something and send to somebody. Anything you can do. Simple, but do a service you will feel happy about. So when you do this for your extended family, when you know that somebody, you're the people who come to your house to work, or your driver, or your helper, somebody, just do some, goodness without, making. So just give one book, take a Facebook photo and put it that I did some philanthropy work. No, not for that. This is for your inner soul. So when you start doing something like this, your body responds because we are a happy self. We have only one body. We don't have any other body. It's not a rented body. You cannot vacate here and go to some other body. No, we can't do. This is the only body we have. It is our temple. We have to treat it with respect. All the internal organs which we can't see, also we have to treat it with respect and say thank you. Got it? This is about being creative genius. Please write it down and do it. Is there any questions on this? Because you have to take charge of your life. Nobody is going to come and help us out. There is only one person who can help you. Who is that person?
Vijaya.
Yes.
Dr. Vijaya. Dr. Vijaya.
Sir, it is you. You only can help yourself. Sir, over to you. So I would love to introduce scientist Prabhakaranji to all of you. He is one person who was heading, he is the former head at SEPTAN, Government of India. He is a scientist G. He has done lots of soft skill program. He has been a keynote speaker. He has run research papers. We have authored a book together. We are buddies. We talk each other's challenges. We talk each other's, we take constructive criticism. We do all that. And we are better than what we found, right? Many years ago. So I'm sure he will agree for that. And I would also love to introduce Tamanna to you all. Tomorrow she will be doing a class for you. She is a Delhi University professor, former Delhi University professor, very, I would love to call her workaholic. So much of work she will take on her plate and she'll keep doing. She'll be helping people with so much of work, so much of love. And she is one of the most sweetest daughter one can ever have. I know she is taking the best care of her mother and she is an inspiration to me. So we will talk to both of them. So tomorrow Tamanna will be doing a class. Ma'am, which class are you doing tomorrow? We can't hear you, ma'am. You have to unmute.
Yeah, Dr. Vijay, it's on leadership qualities.
Okay. So tomorrow you're doing leadership qualities. We are doing,
Yeah.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. She's doing this because first we have to find out what is to be done, isn't it? Then only we can take corrective action. First, we have to find the challenge, find the problem. That's when we can arrive at solution, isn't it? So sometimes we are not even aware that we have a problem unless someone tells to us or unless someone, points it out to us. The first thing when I went to my TOEFL English class, IELTS, the first thing my mentor told me is reduce your rate of speech. She said, you are speaking very fast. You need to take time and be slow, because you have people coming from Asian countries, no problem, they will understand. But if you are coaching people in US, you're coaching people in UK, you're coaching people from other continent, you have to ensure that your lip moves and you open your mouth and talk, so that your rate of speech reduces. I took this feedback, and I should say that I've become one of the speakers with the best of best. Yesterday also, day before, I was one of the speakers with DC Koradava and all those people. Because they realize that I'm working on my rate of speech. Otherwise, I used to talk, tuck, 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 tuck. They don't understand anything. They love people who talk slowly, clearly, and take pause. So this is something I learned. Like that, tomorrow, Tamanna is going to talk about leadership qualities which we have to learn, so that we are able to do that in the future. And sir, Monday you will do time management, sir?
Yeah, okay, fine.
So Monday,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, great. Monday, sir will be doing time management. That is on 3rd. Is it okay, all of you? Okay. So over to sir. We have 6 minutes. So I will give to, if you have any questions, you can ask him. Yeah, Roxana, you can ask him. He can't hear you, love. You have to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yes, okay.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. You had told about the 6 things. Anger, finance, exercise, laugh. In between, I left one. Then philanthropist, act. I got that. Is it the 5 things or 6 things?
No, I said only 5 things. I
5
said
things.
only
Okay.
5.
I thought it was 6. Okay. Then I heard all.
Yeah.
Finance.
Yeah,
I heard
finance.
all. Okay. Okay. Fine.
Got finance. Yeah.
Fine.
Okay, you want
Fine.
to ask
Okay.
anything to sir?
After listening to him.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So if, all of you will have Tamanna's class tomorrow and sir's class on Monday. So your work, let me give you your assignments. You are going to write page 9, 10, 11, 12. Please don't tell me you don't have the copy. I've already put it on your group. I put that snapshot of the paper in your group. Okay. And very importantly, I've also marked anger on red. If you see on that snapshot, I have marked it on red. You know that angry on page 10 on red. And I have also put interruption a red line. If you see. See, I want to talk to you without interruption is the right way of saying when somebody is not giving you a chance to speak. Okay. Don't say you always interrupt my talk. Don't say negative. Tell them in such a way that they are able to accept what it is. If they don't accept, it's okay. But from your side, you should put sentences in such a way which they can relate. It is always good to ask questions. One of my friends, I asked her, when I was relieving her, I asked her. So she was very upset that, like it all happened suddenly. I said, no, it did not happen suddenly. We gave you feedback this many times with this many things which you didn't understand. So when I told her that, she didn't take it. But when I gave her 10 things with a question, she understood what it is. For example, I asked her, have you ever come on time? I said, you have only chance to answer either yes or no. Out of 30 days, how many times have you come on time? Have you put your live, our timing is 10 to 5. Have you put your live attendance any time? No. So the answer was, she can either say yes or no. She didn't put say, so she had to say no. The second question was, I asked her, what is the income have you generated for the company? As add value, it's just not finance. Not only finance. Finance only is not the value add for a company. You can brand the company, you can talk about the company, you know, you can do so many things. You can approach school with the company's product. You can approach college with the company's product. It's a huge market. It's a huge market. Did you do it? No. I don't like marketing, sales and all. I don't like. I said, no, don't say all that. I don't like and all that. Just say yes or no. She said, no, I didn't do it. Then I asked her, have you been very considerate with your colleagues? Have you fought with them? Have you argued with them? Yes or no? She had only choice of saying yes because all the time she was comparing, complaining, all that. And the last thing I asked her is, have you added value to the company? See, this value is very important. You have to add value. So she said, no, I didn't. So then she realized, after that, she joined one more company. There she did very well. You know, that girl who didn't do well with us did very well with somebody else. And you know, after that, after 6 months, it was my birthday. She called me on my birthday and she told me, Vijaya ma'am, you made me realize what mistakes I was doing because I was not even aware that I'm doing mistakes. So when I went to this company, I became very cautious. I went and asked my manager, what is that I can do to add value? That was her question, it seems. You know, this week I've come thrice late. Can I do something in the evening to compensate that? She asked the manager, it seems. Look at her. It's so nice, right? And then she asked them, it seems, should I go and approach college and schools with this product? Can you give me some more brochure or product knowledge so that I will speak impeccably to others? So these 3 points made her a heroine in this company. Okay. So unless you tell or ask clarifying question, if I wouldn't have told her ask the clarifying question, she wouldn't have realized her challenge. So it is always good to ask paraphrasing questions. With that, we complete this program of being creative genius. Let us add value to people's life